Hey, it's Russ, and today I'm going to be going over the 15 tips I have on selecting the right hair system stylist. Just as you select the right barber or hairstylist to work on your hair, you need to make sure that you have the right hair system stylist working with you to make you look your best. And I have 15 tips to help you get there so you can work with somebody that makes you look your best and feel your best at all times. So let's get started. 1. Work with somebody who knows how to cut hair. So this might be a regular stylist or someone who cut hair, a barber who's cut hair for ages. They understand how the hair works, how it should be cut to make you look your best. So you want somebody with experience. 2, and this is important, you want to enjoy spending time with this person, because if you're going in to have your hair worked on, taken off, cleaned, and replaced, you're going to be spending about 1 to 2 hours with them. So make sure you enjoy that time. Otherwise, it may not be the relationship you want. 3, they're concerned about your looks and your wallet. So it shouldn't just be about getting a new hair system all the time. They should be the type of hairstylist that thinks about you and also considers your wallet. And one example is often some stylists or some companies they'll take off your hair system and throw it into a vat of chemicals to eat away the glue, rather than carefully taking off the glue that's in the hair system, which helps it last longer. Those harsh chemicals weaken the hair system and may shorten the life of that system. So the difference of having a hairstylist that cares about you and your wallet is how much you're going to invest in this over the course of a year. Use chemicals, you might be looking at 4, 6, or 8 hair systems a year. Do it an old-fashioned way, you might be looking at 2 to 3 systems a year, and that makes a huge difference because every new system costs money and you have to have it cut in so you look good. A good hair system stylist is going to give you tips on extending the life of your system. Everything from washing to cleaning it, to what type of brushes to use. The more information they give you, the better geared they are for your success and the life of the system. They also, number 5, they take care of your scalp. So when your hair system comes off, they're not only cleaning your scalp, they're either going to use a trimmer to trim off any hair that's grown underneath, or they might shave your scalp. Some will put a clay mask to take care of the skin that's, hasn't been exposed and make sure there's not a buildup of oils. And then last, they're going to wash your hair. So look for someone that's taking care of your skin underneath your system. Number 6, they should ask if you're allergic to any of the medical glues that might be used for your system. Number 7, your hair system stylist should also be trimming your hair to make sure it blends well when the hair system's put back on your head. I go every 4 weeks, and this is getting a bit long, so they'll trim back the ears, they'll use the number 1, it'll be very tight, and then they make sure it blends in perfectly. It's all about making you look good for the time that you're not in the chair getting your hair worked on. Number 8, if they make a mistake during the setting of your system, they're not afraid to take the entire system off and reset it. So make sure that they're willing to make sure if something goes wrong, they'll take care of it. Number 9, which is tied into number 8, you don't feel rushed. I know that there are some national chains where they try and they move you in almost like, a normal appointment, 30 minutes to an hour to get everything done. And I don't think that's enough time. So you shouldn't feel like you're on the clock and that they're rushing to get things done. and skipping steps to make sure that they can stay within a time frame rather than taking care of you, the client. 10. There's an awareness of when a hair system is starting to fade. Either you'll notice it or they will notice it because they are much closer to the underside of the system to know whether a mesh system or scalp or a skin system is starting to end its life. And they give you advanced warning so you are not caught off guard by saying you need a new system today and they don't either have it, they haven't ordered it, or you then have to wait on a system when you're in dire need. Moving on to number 11. If your system is still in good shape, but there's some issues along the edge of the system, a good hairstylist or hair system stylist will trim those edges so that the system will last a little bit longer. Like mine's a skin. The one time they trimmed near the edge because a lot of the follicles had started to come out near the edge as it gets loose. So he made it a little, he shaved off about, I think it was 1/8 of an inch. And, you know, the skin lasted another 2 months. Number 12, and this happens a lot for me. I'm in Florida. My systems are often, I wear them on average 5 to 7 months. And later, because of the sun in Florida beats down, I get a reddish tint. And what they will do is they know my hair color. So they will tint or dye my hair back to my color so it looks more like me rather than looking out of place, especially when I get it cut. Number 13, they are open to dealing with hair system problems without conflict. So a good hair system stylist knows that this is a partnership. And they know that if you have an issue, you're not sharing the issue with malice. You're sharing it because it's a problem you want to resolve so you don't have the issue again. I had an issue where the glue was put on too thick, and on the front you could actually see the white glue, and I was just like, we've got to, when you put it on, I think it was a little too thick in the front, and he's like, no problem, I'll be more aware of it, and there hasn't been a problem since. Number 14, you want to find a place where the stylist has a private room or area. Now remember, this isn't like a normal haircut where you're just getting your hair washed and they're cutting your hair. They're removing an entire hair system. So the crown of your head is now exposed, but it is not normally exposed in the world that you live in with your friends and other people and even strangers. So instead of being the object of maybe finger pointing, you want a place or a stylist that has a private room or curtains so other people cannot see the status you are at during the process. So I recommend that be an issue. And then number 15, getting a hair system requires maintenance and update, and that maintenance and update can take 1 to 2 hours. So you want a hairstylist or hair system stylist who has flexible hours even at night and on the weekends so you can get your hair worked on, because you need that 1 to 2 hour period to get things accomplished so you can look your best and feel your best. That is my 15. And, just going over this, in my opinion, finding the right hair system stylist is critical to you looking and feeling your best while wearing it. Thank you for watching, and subscribe below. Take care.